Welcome to 13.2 Grammar Challenge. Let's take a look at some of the new patterns and vocabulary and then get to the challenge. Okay, the first pattern we have is verb plus 过. Now this 过 we've had in two different kind of meanings here. The first one is just to pass by something. 过两个路口. So to pass by two intersections, or 过红绿灯, to pass the red light. But in this case, it's combined with a verb. So we're saying that something is, in this case, it's not quite passing by, but it is something that has happened before and occurred. Verb. This verb has been done before, past experience. So we have, a lot of times, in this lesson anyway, we're talking about going places. So we might say, 你去过中国城吗? Or 你去过中国吗? You'll get asked that a lot, especially if you keep studying Chinese. And you can say, 我去过. Or if you wanted to even say how many times you've been, you could say 我去过两次. And so you have a lot of different sentence examples in the book where you could use 过. I mean, it doesn't have to be with 去, it can be with a lot of different verbs. 我看过那部电影. 我见过他. And 我唱过这首歌. So a lot of different verbs can be combined with 过. Okay, speaking of verbs combining with things, we have verb and a verb combined together in this case. That's just a duplication of that verb. So we might say 说说话, 你说说话. Why not just say something? It's kind of a lighter tone than just saying something like 你说话. That might be equivalent to speak, say something. Whereas 你说说话 might be, give it a try, say a little something. A lot of times this is used with 看, 我看看, 让我看看. Give me a little look at whatever it is I want to see. But there's a lot of different verbs, and the book is good about giving you some more examples. Other examples to look at in the book, a whole list of resultative complements, which are great to kind of look through. We've had this before as well, but this has a nice kind of overall list of all the different ones. I think these are great, kind of fun, really meaning, it's easy to kind of figure out what they mean, I think, just by the context and what verbs are paired with other verbs, like 听懂 versus 听清楚. So to hear something and comprehend it is the result, is the comprehension, 我听懂, I understood it. But 我听清楚 just means I didn't hear it clearly, right? So the clarity was the result of the listening. And you have other examples in there with 完 to do something, to finish. And a lot of times we can use 好 to indicate the finishing of something, like 做好. And 到 and 见 and 错, all very good resultative complements that would follow that verb. A quick pattern review that we've had before. This 一 什么什么就什么什么. In this case, this is a pattern that indicates that something happens immediately after this first thing that happens. So as soon as A happens, so here we'd put the A in this area here, and then B would happen here, right? So as soon as A happens, then B happens. So we might say 一唱歌就走了. 我一唱歌他们就走了. So if they didn't like my singing, they would leave right away as soon as I started. Yeah, so you can have fun with that one. This is a review actually from part 1 of the book, I believe. And that takes us to the challenge. So we're going to use that 一就 pattern to describe an action that happened as soon as the first one happened. And then you might use that resultative complement structure to indicate that something was finished. So as a result of the first part, as soon as this happened, then something else finished. So think about that, kind of be creative with that, and we'll see you in class.